Hey, what's going on?
And welcome back to another episode of Goons Guild.
Yeah, it's Zach and Ryan up in this piece, and we're gonna play one of my favorite games of the. I'm a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed series. I've been dick riding this series for a very long time, even though it has glaring plot holes, and it's occasionally very hard to follow. But, I'm a huge fan of the series. I enjoy the historical perspectives, being that I'm into the history. And this is a, personal favorite period of history of mine, in the old school Industrial Revolution Britain. So,
I like to stab people.
And so there's a cavalcade of stabbing to be had. So, I can't wait. Now, Ryan, you have a very interesting little tidbit story about what happened, why you have not played this game yet. Would you care to share, or shall we jump right in?
We can jump right in. I can tell you as we jump in.
Lovely. Let's press X to start, shall we?
So what happened was, I have a friend.
You see, what happened was...
I have a friend who you all come to know as the intern, who decided to open this game while I was not home.
Uh-huh.
And that new game smell, as every fucking gamer knows, is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But that smell was gone. And I'm still a little butthurt about it, I'm not gonna lie. Feels like that metaphorical penis is still in there. Not sure what to do about it, but Zach wanted to play this.
You're gonna yank out that metaphorical penis. So now this is something you should probably know. That message is important. Welcome. So we got Demi Moore here. She's gonna tell us all about.
Is that actually Demi Moore?
No, I just think she looks like Demi Moore. So this company Abstergo is the current bad guys. They are of the Templar Order. So like the bad guys for the whole series in the present are known as Abstergo.
Yes.
And they are so they're a bad company, but they're kind of doing kind of like a Westworld thing where you can like go in and like experience your ancestors' past through this thing called the Animus.
Oh, I remember this.
Everybody uses throughout the game. You've been using to go into these checkered pasts of your allies. But there's the what remains of the Assassin Order as well, and that's you guys, these two, Sean, and I forget her name, but she's awesome. She's one of my favorites. I haven't played this game in a while. So you are for the first couple of games you play as this guy Desmond Miles, but in one of the games something happens to him.
I remember.
Okay, he gets killed. Spoiler alert. So you're now playing as this unknown, unmasked guy known as the Initiate in this game, and you're trying to find what's known as these historical artifacts known as the Pieces of Eden that have great power. So this is just another game where you're going through your ancestors' past, and you're going through trying to find that piece of Eden. But you're currently in the Abstergo, and you're like, yo, but you're kind of you're like a spy, a mole on the inside for the assassins, kind of. If I can remember that. So you're going back into the memories of Jacob and Evie Fry, who were twin assassins back in this time.
Is there a way to skip this intro?
No, you shouldn't. It's important. Look, there's Big Ben. People are using words like thrice, if you can see that. Thrice. The Great Eagle. Yeah, there's a lot of have to do with trains in this. Trains and gang wars and stabbing and Industrial Revolution Britain and cholera and stuff of that nature. Child labor. But whilst you wait, the Templars consolidate their power. Oh yeah, that guy is pretty dope. I remember him being a pretty awesome villain.
He's got the villain mustache going on.
Yeah, right? He's got like the undercut Crawford Starrick. Yeah, he was really crazy.
How did anyone take these people with these mustaches seriously?
I'm pretty into them. I'm pretty into that.
Really?
I would love to have a villain mustache, I think.
Because I feel like if some guy was being a dick to me and had this mustache, I would just grab it by both sides and just yank on it.
Yeah, man, it wouldn't be a terrible time. The Blighters, yeah, the Blighters, they're the rival gang. There's a lot to have to do with gang warfare in this game, which I think is pretty cool. So, what differs from this game than the other ones is the previous games you can only play as one assassin. And the one that this game really shook it up because you can switch between Jacob and Evie. Now Jacob is kind of more of like
Jacob and what was
Eevee.
the other one's name?
Eevee Fry, like Eevee, like the Pokemon, but like EVIE instead.
Does she get different stones that let her do different things?
I hope not. But she's kind of the stealthier character, and Jacob's more of like the fighter. So it depends on your personal style. Because the previous games, you could, sneak around and stab people, and it would make everything.
So like Spider-Man Web of Shadows.
Yeah, a little bit. But you as an assassin, you could also have like heavy weapons and have like stuff that you could go in guns blazing.
These games are so ridiculous.
I know, I really know, but they're so good. Like, like I said, I have been. That's the appropriate word. Is I have been dick riding this series for quite some time. So 1868. So kind of towards the America's been liberated at this point. There's my boy Jacob, and there's Eevee. So we're going through some interesting times.
Oh wait, these are
that guy is. I don't know who that guy is.
These are the assassins, though?
Yeah, these are the assassins.
I just remember the
If you got a hood like that, you're pretty much an assassin, yeah.
fucking what is it? 3 screwed me up with that.
What do you mean?
Did you play 3?
I did. I played pretty much every
The whole
single
thing
one.
where you find out that like the first character you're playing is actually like a Templar.
Altair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a dumb chance. Alright, so now you're trying to go into this laboratory to fight this guy, Ferris. So I think Jacob is the younger brother, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty interesting. Eevee Fry, where do you get it from?
Alright, that guy needs to be wearing a hood.
Yeah, no, Jacob actually, it's pretty cool. Jacob, this is him when they're a little younger. He actually, you can go into stealth mode, and when you go into stealth mode, you take off your hat and throw up your hood. But later on in the game, Jacob gets a top hat, so he kind of takes it off and puts the hood on, and then when you want to like walk among the people, you take off the hood and put the top hat back on. It's pretty cool, man. It was one of my favorite mechanics of the game.
It just seems so ridiculous.
Why?
Because like the assassin's just like, I've got a top hat sitting in my coat.
Yeah, it was a little weird. Yeah, so this
What a
guy's
dick.
Yeah, he's negotiating child labor, which was a big deal during this time.
I think it. Oh.
Were you gonna say you think it still is?
It still is, just not here.
Yeah, no. Definitely.
Although they're not even here. They're.
Alright, so cool. So this is, let me just spend my time to... So sneak mode, see? Look. Puts the hat back on.
Oh my god.
Takes the hat back off. Puts the hat back on. It's, a hat trick, so to speak.
Where does the hat go?
He puts it in his coat.
But you don't even see him actually maneuver it into it. He just...
Look,
okay, now... See?
we have things to do, right? We can't... We're not concerned with your delicate hat sensibilities here. Alright, cool. Drop. How do I do, fuck it.
Please don't kill that man with a mop.
I'm not... It's a child. I'm not gonna hit... Alright, there's... Alright.
Can you kill the child?
You know what? I'm gonna figure it out just for you, Ryan. No, I cannot.
Good. Good. Not that I
How do
was hoping to see that or anything.
How do I run? Okay, there we go. Cool.
No one judge me.
Yep. Cool.
Wow,
There's
this...
not really a whole lot of enemies, so...
I do gotta say, this game looks really nice.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the aesthetics of the series. Is it, you know... Is it... I want to say... What's the word? Is it written well? Nah. Is it, no one goes in or out unless there's a problem. Oh, right, I get to do all my British accents.
Look, that's the same thing for me with fucking Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I love Kingdom Hearts as a game and just a lot about just the design of it, but the story got kind of crazy.
Yeah. I feel you. It's possible to do. It's possible for, games to like kind of lose that edge.
Yeah, because there's always like, not even the fact that sometimes people get a little too cocky and they're just like, what if this thing actually happened in the past beforehand? Then you're like, how? What? Why? That's not necessary. I was already enjoying myself.
No, I know exactly what you mean. This game, like you said earlier, where it was like, oh, your original assassin was the bad guy all along. Like, eventually people lose sight of like certain things and kind of go for like the whole pull the rug out from under the audience kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which one of my favorite shows is Game of Thrones, and they do that all the time. So it's kind of just like after a while, like how are you storytelling at that point?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not too hard for people to come up with dumb ideas
Although,
when they're like running short of ideas in general.
And not to spoil anything about Game of Thrones, but I'm sure you were happy with the last episode.
I have a distinct hatred for everything that Daenerys Targaryen has ever done. You're a dead man.
But she's the queen of dragons.
Never.
Or the mother of dragons. I don't remember which.
Mother of dragons. Yes, sir. Stabby stab.
This is the best game ever. Look at all the stabbing you're doing.
I'm actually just punching people at this point.
Alright, you know what? You have
Alright, I have
fucking daggers in your fucking wrist things. Use them.
Oh, just duffed him out. Alright, cool. Yeah.
What exactly did these thugs do?
They are working for the guy I'm trying to kill.
Oh. Alright.
Rupert Ferris, the guy that was like a dick to children earlier.
That seems morally right.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate being a dick to children. Ferris, I'm coming.
Oh, look, he's on a tiny ledge. You're gonna throw him off, I'm assuming.
Nope. This is about me now. Fuck off, Abraham Lincoln.
Wait,
Hey.
is that...
No, it's not Abraham Lincoln. This is some guy talking to people, I guess. So I gotta assassinate Rupert Ferris.
I just realized, like, what time period.
1868. Abraham Lincoln had been dead for 8 years at this point.
And aren't we in London?
We are in London. That is
so
correct.
that-
A place Abraham Lincoln, to my knowledge, has never been. Oh, that's right.
Oh, could have fallen. Oh, jumping. Because that's how physics works.
Yes, sir. Oh, I've been detected. Yeah, so
Have you? Or would
can
it
not
just
yet.
teach
I can
you how-
kind of
oh.
do one of these, and like he can kind of forget about me after a
Oh
while.
my god. Really?
But if he comes around to me, I can fucking.
Like, where
just-
did he go?
He's gone.
I
See?
saw
don't
him
care
walking
anymore.
around the
He doesn't
other
care
side.
anymore, right?
I could
I
follow.
can go with
him.
one of these. Tight. Goodbye.
My god.
Now everyone's like, ah! Oh wait, can I loot him? Hang on. I think I can.
I'm pretty sure you're
I
being
can't.
detected
Oh,
right now.
I can be. I am being detected, as we can see. But now, as we see now, I am not. Wait a minute. Can I?
go?
Can I? Oh yeah, I can. So I got these throwing knives. Tight. Die. So I'm gonna just loot him.
Oh my god.
Cool. I got
How many knives do you
pounds.
have?
3 more.
Huh. Just in general.
Cool. The assassins, they are a big fan of knives.
Are they?
Yeah. Okay. So no
Not
more
screwdrivers.
Oh, there's an enemy back there.
I say you get on a roof and then you just launch yourself at them.
Sounds good to me. You know what, Ryan? I think you might have a point there. Hey, okay, where are you? And the crescendo! Dynamic entry. Brilliant. Alright, just gonna... Thank you. Go on about your business, scullery maid. No one has been hurt this day.
Oh, she's gonna cut off his testicles.
Yep, very excited. Very excited for some testicle cutting.
I love how you didn't even question
Ooh,
that. I just
hello.
couldn't think of something to say.
Goodbye.
So I said, cut off his testicles. You didn't
Yeah,
even
man.
question
Who doesn't
it.
love a good testicle cutting?
Clearly you, because all I saw was red coming out the back of him after you had murdered him. So I'm assuming that you just
Stab.
fucking cut him in the testicle. Oh,
Tell me you saw that trip stab.
I did.
I'm the man. Let's go.
I love how there's like pools of blood that so not that I like that, but
Oh, we got 2? Alright, cool.
oh my god.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
That seemed unnecessary. I feel like you could have just slowly beaten them to death.
Yeah, like I just crushed that man's skull against the pavement, yeah.
I'm really feeling like this is a Batman game.
So I'm currently sitting pretty on 2,000 pounds already. I don't know how that happened, but... guess these
Really?
guards are
You don't know how that happened?
I guess these guards are well paid. Oh, okay. I gotta do one of these.
No amount of money is worth the death.
I disagree.
What?
I really disagree. I could be paid a certain amount of money. You know what? I don't think it would even matter. Like, if somebody who was president that I'd actually, enjoy, like, because right now I'd do it for, like, a Cheeto, but, like, if somebody was president and I liked, but they're like, yo, Zach, if you could kill the president, we would be more than happy to pay, like, your bill at P.F.
Oh,
Chang's.
you're talking about being hired to kill someone. I meant, like, there's no amount of money worth to be a bodyguard if you're just gonna die the next day.
Oh yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like no, like don't get me wrong.
I was wondering where we stood on the whole, where the both of us stood on the entire being hired to kill somebody thing. Because hey man, times is rough. I could kill a motherfucker.
Yeah, but I also don't believe in like killing as the penalty. Mind you, that's for two different reasons. That's mainly because I think if you commit a crime that would warrant the death penalty, I feel like you should just be in prison for the rest of your life.
Really?
Yes, because I feel like death is too easy for some circumstances.
Tight. No, I agree.
Like, if someone touches a child, I think they should spend the rest of their life in a cell with two roommates
who enjoyed touching them.
Exactly.
Tight. No, I'm there. I'm there for this. I'm here for this eye for an eye kind of shit. Right. You dastardly man, you.
Listen, I don't believe in the death penalty, but I do believe in fucking, like, making someone pay for their mistakes. God-awful mistakes that are more, like... I feel like, because when I say mistakes, it makes it sound like, he accidentally did something. He didn't accidentally
I'm swear to God, officer, this underage girl took my hand and placed it all over her boom boom kitty. I'm trying to tell you exactly what happened here.
Her what?
Her boom boom kitty. I don't know what you're... Is that not what you call a vagina? That's what I do. I don't know what you're talking about.
That is the second time you've referred to it in that way.
What? A boom...
That's
the first time I've ever called it.
Not as a boom boom kitty, but just in a way that, like...
I like how you said it like it had credence as a phrase.
I'm talking about... What the fuck were we playing? We were playing something, and we were talking about... Oh, Injustice. And we were talking about, gay characters.
Yeah.
And you said, oh, Wonder Woman's from an island full of women. She's probably cracked open a walnut or two.
Tell me a walnut doesn't look like a vagina. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong. Should be bandaged by the apothecary. Fine, but dock his wages.
Jesus.
What a prick.
Oh, God, it's like Scrooge before the fucking
Oh,
ghost.
dude, speaking of Scrooge, have you watched the new DuckTales?
No.
It's actually not bad.
No, not gonna happen.
Really?
I refuse.
Alright.
There's certain things. Same thing for me if a show like Fresh Prince was being remade. Never.
You didn't watch Fuller House?
I can't with that shit, man.
I hate
that. I hate
not a reboot guy. Oh,
well, no,
we're in trouble.
I'm a reboot guy
Let's
when
go!
it comes to, like... Okay, for example, like Voltron and Thundercats.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Because Voltron and Thundercats had this whole, like, look at all this advanced technology. And yet they were set in the... Oh my god, what was I reading the other day? I was reading the description for Voltron, and the original description was like, set in the futuristic year of 1990.
Wow!
And I was like, what?
Is that legit?
Yes!
Damn.
I was like, what?
Yeah. It blows my mind that, like, people thought we'd be so much more, like, advanced by now. Like, Back to the Future takes place in 2015.
Yes.
Like, that's fucked up to me.
Well, in their defense, I mean, we made a lot of strides in a couple years. And I think that's, like, in everything. Like, even in Gurren Lagann, they did the same thing. Remember, like, they had...
When is that?
Did you finish Gurren Lagann?
I have. Many a year ago.
Do you remember when after they defeat the Spiral King and they set up their own civilization, it's only active for, like, 2 or 3 years. They're already sending shit up to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
And they were all, like, generally smarter. Before they couldn't even read.
Oh, that's right, because they lived their entire life underground.
Right.
Oh, alright, I mean, that makes sense to me. Trip stab! All about the trip stab. Yeah, I'm into it. Right,
Well, we're gonna have to watch you trip stab more people on the net. Oh, nope, this guy's gonna die before the episode ends.
I'm just gonna quickly Oh, beat a few
alright,
men to death. We gotta beat a few men to death
okay.
before we're done here.
Alright, well,
Taya!
first
Oh, I gotta
rule,
beat this guy. Break
first
his
rule about
defense.
Fight Club.
Never talk about Fight Club.
There you go.
So technically, we just broke all the rules. Oh! Oh! Just delivered a knee to the face. Brilliant. Alright. So, what are your thoughts so far, Ryan?
My thoughts so far...
We've barely scratched the surface of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but what are your thoughts?
I'm enjoying the stabbing immensely.
All right.
Enough so that I think I need to speak to someone when this episode is over.
Okay, sounds good. So let's not talk about Ryan's inherent need to kill next time on Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Next time on Goons Guild, anyway. Trip stab! Last one! Alright. Goodbye, everybody.